What the
out.
fuck is edging, bro?
Edging is waiting, like going all the way up to the edge of nutting, but then holding back. And then getting up to the edge again and then holding back. But
Yo, I stay doing that, bro.
All right, so here we are, another episode of My Friends Need a Role Model.
New role model of the Zoolander and shit.
Yo, I'm like a role model.
You don't want me to be your kid's role model.
No role models, and I'm here right now. No role models to speak up.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to drown myself.
Bro, we watched all night long.
You can be just like me.
We are the role model.
Action.
My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. Life needs a role model.
Yo. Welcome to a very dark and dreary episode of My Friends Need a Role Model. We're all quarantined. I'm hoping we're all quarantined. I certainly am. And this is what my voice sounds like 2 weeks into quarantine. Which is about right, I assume. You know, if I started this podcast like, hey, and welcome to another episode of My Friends Need a Role Model. I am your host. Let's talk quarantine. What have you guys been up to? Yeah. Who's been finger painting? Yeah, that wouldn't be appropriate for the times, man. You'd probably be like, Dan snapped. Dan lost it. Dan's got cabin fever. And so far, so good. No cabin fever. I mean, I'm losing track of the days, making the best of my time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure people are snapping. I'm pretty sure there's people out there losing their shit. Or they're just not following the rules and they're going out and doing whatever it takes to keep their lives as normal as possible. So fuck those people because they're making it bad for all of us. But anyway, today on the episode, I'm going to introduce to you guys a few of my boys, the Bakery Boys, to be precise. The Bakery Boys is the name of the group chat that I'm in with my closest friends, and we're gonna talk to them. We're gonna see who dials into this Zoom chat that I set up, and just have a conversation, see what their quarantine's been like. Before I introduce them, before they come on air and introduce themselves, probably create a giant melee and chaos because they're gonna be talking on top of each other. I'm already preparing myself for that. Yeah. Well, okay. So the name The Bakery Boys came from the fact that we're a group of guys, and guys just like to poke at each other, joke on each other. And, it kind of stemmed from us just calling each other soft and sweet and pussies, right? Which, by the way, pussy is if I can put my politically correct hat on, is a very offensive term to women. Men calling each other pussies. Why are we vaginas exactly? I don't know. Well, unless the term is derived from cats, which in that case is offensive to cats, because cats are not pussy. I'll tell you that firsthand. I've been scratched up and done dirty by cats many a time, including feral cats, which put me through a crazy rabies protocol, which I've spoken about in the past. Anyway, so yeah, guys typically like to joke on one another, and I leave it up to guys to try to make plans that they want to then follow through with. It's not going to go well, man. Guys are so unreliable. So a lot of the jokes that we initially had when we were just a group chat with no name, a lot of the jokes we had were stemming from that. Like, yo, bro, let's go out tonight. Let's go to the bar. Let's go watch this fight. And of course, they said they were down, but then they wouldn't show up, and they got shit for it. So again, we were calling each other soft, sweet. There was this word that I think is amongst me and my group of friends where we call each other pie, meaning we're soft, squishy, custardy, sweet, baked goods. Essentially we're just calling each other bitches. Bitches is another term that's offensive, obviously, to dogs. Anyway, that's where the name derived from. Like, after a while, these unreliable pies, these bakers, started being known as the aforementioned Bakery Boys. And without further ado, I'm gonna just log into this Zoom, and I'll introduce you guys to the Bakery Boys. Yo, did you start your video?
Started?
Huh?
I started or you started?
I started the video at the bottom. Start video, bottom left.
Yes, Dan. Yes.
There you go. Yo, we're rolling already. So,
Yo, shout out to all my friends that need a role model that's about to pull up. You feel what I'm talking about? They about to land through. This is our fucking show. Respect us like your mama's couch.
yeah, you got to respect your mom's couch. That's for sure.
That's the biggest thing to respect. Like, you don't got to respect your mother. As long as you respect her couch,
That's all she cares about.
you're good.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
can
fact.
stand on your mom with your shoes on, but you can't stand on the couch.
Stand
with
on
your
her
shoes on.
couch, that ass.
Impossible.
That's why grandmothers, like, you got to respect their couch even more. That's why they got plastic on their shit. Because their shit is the most to be respected. Like,
Exactly. Yo,
That's
I have something prepared for when people join. But until then, you and I can talk. What's up, man?
I got something prepared. New friends, because these niggas is mad late. It's 2 minutes late, 3 minutes late.
Suckers,
The fuck?
suckers, bro. How you
All they
doing?
got to do is turn their computers on, bloody.
How you holding up? I'm glad we're able to see each other now, as opposed to last time where we were just on the phone.
Okay, now I got the two big screens now. It feels like we on the show. That ass. What I'm missing is a microphone and headphones. Yo, but that ass though, my nigga, like, the world is crazy. Niggas is dying. I've been stuck in a hotel room for dead long, Fleegity.
But why are you in a hotel room?
Because my nigga is safer than my crib.
It's like you're in a bomb
My
shelter.
parents is up 80 and 70 and all that.
That's true.
So I'm safer in here. You feel I'm talking about, Fleegity week?
I feel like you're.
Yo, let's start one of your joints without these niggas. We don't need these niggas, bro.
I feel like one of your. We can start. We can start because they're running late. What was I gonna say? I feel like your son Dio has the cure. I think we need to set him up with some sort of blood extraction. We got to check his plasma out and see if he, because he's like,
He's a walking cure.
well, first of all, it seems like infants aren't really that affected by this. One, and two, it seems like your son is the strongest little boy in the world. I think he's got the cure.
He's a bodybuilder. He's a baby bodybuilder. And his blood and his immune is probably like the cure to this shit, man. Don't worry.
I feel like if you dropped Dio from, I don't know, third floor window,
He's living that easy.
not only would he live, he'd laugh.
He's landing that laughing, that ass.
He'd do
If
that.
Michael Jackson pillowed him, he landed and laughed.
I feel like he would do that wax saying that these waspy white girls put up on their walls. Live, laugh, love. He would live, laugh, love if you dropped him off the third
He
floor.
dropped and be like, YOLO.
YOLO, I live, laughed, and now I'm loving.
You know what I'm saying? I only live once and I'm living again.
Yeah, these dudes are bitches.
These niggas is hookers. And
I don't
whores.
think, you know what it is? I don't think they know how to tell time. And we're talking digital. They don't know how to tell digital time.
Yeah, it's 4:06 right now.
It's embarrassing because I did a whole lead up to this.
What it is Cam's vape smoke is blocking the clock right now.
We know that.
His breath made the clock so foggy he can't see it. Sika spilt liquor on his clock.
Looks like Midtown Nate is about to join us.
Oh, that Nathan.
Why is my
Nathaniel
whole name here? This is annoying. Let's change that.
that says your .gov sim character, John. Your man is robot.
Yo.
What's up, yo?
That's a good way to enter.
You're a bad little John right now with that on.
Bro, you
Yeah,
look,
I'm a unicorn out here. I'm in Wuhan, so ain't nobody look like me.
Yeah, facts. Machine.
why'd you go to Wuhan with all your sneaker boxes?
Oh no! I'm at a sneaker store in Wuhan because they said Dan wouldn't come into work to shoot sneaker shopping, so they asked me to do it, and I said, "Cool."
I know this shook that you got a Yankee hat on right now. That's just Corona all over you. Like,
Yeah, well, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
New York has more cases than Wuhan does at this point. So,
That's why I'm wearing everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm
what is
geared
that?
up.
What is that you got on? That yellow? It's like a parka. What is that?
nah, that's a raincoat zipped up.
It's an EPA issued suit, so if you come in contact with any disease or like ET or some shit, like you're protected.
All right, but
That's a biochemical suit, basically.
but dead ass, you sound horrible. You might want to take that off. It's the joke. The joke worked. We appreciated it.
We're gonna talk to running ball. We're gonna get close to them.
We appreciate the joke.
Yo, I'm about to cop a bubble though. They selling bubbles on Amazon. You heard? Pause. Not for my ass.
Yo, you know, if hold on, you know what Miz just did, where he lifted the thing, and if that was filled with water, that I've seen people do that. Because that's a bong, right?
In my video, smack juice, bro.
Right, and then when you lift it all the water, yeah, that's hilarious. Yo,
Miz didn't see Twa's video, right?
What video?
The only video that matters.
I'm aware of some videos.
His pornographic debut. I feel weird saying that because he's definitely debuted porn many times before in the past.
Yeah, niggas doesn't see mad porn, but your man slow stroke Maloke though.
Tug, this is the first time we have Midtown Nate, aka Wuhan Nate, aka just Mids. We're just gonna call him Mids.
Yeah, Miz is the job. Miz is the big homie. That's the nigga I fuck with.
Listen, we got to keep things simple in these trying times. You know what I mean?
So we got to keep things soft in these hard times.
Mids, what the fuck is going on in your world, bro?
Man, I'm just trying to stay safe, man. I'm doing the grocery runs. You know, I'm just trying to keep 6 feet away from people.
If you're going grocery running, that's not safe at all.
I mean, you got to eat, bro.
And you know what's worse?
True.
Getting Uber Eats is worse because the nigga could have Corona that's bringing your food.
Well, hold on.
They got Uber drivers.
Those dudes, you got to give those dudes a lot of props. They're on the front lines out here every day, bro. For real.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, nigga, you're dumb if you letting that front line pull up to you because that nigga might have Rona.
Oh, I'm not.
Well, to be honest, Uber Eats and all these delivery services were already sketchy before the virus hit. Right, because I remember seeing this thing that was saying that there's a statistic. The fuck is that? Clip that. That was mad loud in my ears just now. That hurt. No, but I heard that there's a statistic about how much of your food gets tampered with by your delivery person.
Bro, what's up with this nigga?
Who is that?
My nephew. Yo, I'm doing a podcast right now. I'm gonna call you back. Look at this.
Yo, Tug gets a call during every episode.
Bro, it's like the calling card of the show.
Selling these coronavirus vaccines for the Billy, you heard?
You might need to change it to my friends need call waiting.
That ass fax machine. I got the Corona vaccines for the Lolo though, the light season shit. Niggas scoffing at me. They need those.
Yo, Mid. So, do you have any advice for people? Like, so are you going to the grocery store? Do you have any like protocol? Like, are you trying to stay safe in some sort of way? Like, what are you doing?
So this is the first time I'm really utilizing the mobile checkout because A, the lines are crazy. B, when people are getting online, the rules are out the window. Nobody's trying to stay 6 feet away from each other. They're just fucking lining up like there is no virus. They're just lining up around the fucking store.
Right.
I'm doing the mobile checkout. I'm in and out. I don't know why people are standing on the line unless you're like older and don't understand the technology or don't have the apps or whatever. But other than that, why the hell would you stand in line for 30 minutes, especially when this thing's going on? So
I mean, yo, also like Walmart.
To get closer to the computer.
Also, like places like Walmart, why the fuck would you even come to work, my nigga? Just make everything mobile checkout. Don't even pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to Walmart and I see no one there. My nigga, it was just straight mobile checkout.
What state, dude? What state are you in?
I'm in Kentucky right now. Yo,
is there a Walmart in New York State?
Nah, in Long Island is.
Oh, Long Island.
It's not New York City, but there's Walmart.
Yeah, I don't leave the city. In these trying times, I stay home.
Like, I mean, you know what? Soon everything's gonna be robots anyway. You feel what I'm talking about? So they're making their way towards that right now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yo, you know
automation,
what I'm wondering?
Automation.
I'm wondering if these dudes that sell you piff or whatever, like if they're using drones now. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I thought of that idea years ago, son.
Tell them no one smokes piff anymore.
All the distributors of Saudi Arabia using drones.
Yeah, niggas use a drone with the little gun on the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you can see it. But this is shit I wanted to do though. I wanted to use a drone, right, to sell my bud or whatever. The drone serves you, but then the drone is being controlled by a robot. So the police come try to find who's controlling the drone. It's a robot controlling the drone, and then I'm controlling another robot that's controlling that robot that's controlling the drone. So even when they find the robot that's controlling the robot, they still won't find me. You feel what I'm talking about?
And the robot is programmed.
That robot.
The robot's programmed not to snitch. That's the main thing. But have you seen Westworld, Tug? I just started. I'm I just finished season 2.
Yo,
of Westworld.
I'm on. Like, listen, I watched the first season of Westworld. Was my favorite show in the world.
Fire.
Then I watched the second season. And I was like, and I stopped watching it. So maybe I should finish the second season.
So season 2.
I mean, that happens. There's great shows that happens to, like The Wire. Everybody knows the second season is terrible.
Yeah, but
you know, they went. I don't know. They went somewhere I wasn't checking for. You know
season 2 of the, was it 2 or 3 of The Wire though? No, 2. The
It's
one,
2.
the doc, right?
2.
Yeah. So
hold on. The new season. Do they have a new? I mean, don't never do that to me.
I'm gonna mute you, bro.
They have. Is it like in a city now or some shit? Like
I don't want to talk about season 3 because I'm up to that and I want to find out on my own.
I just need to ask you something. Is there a new landscape instead of the Western world? Like
in what season?
Wild West landscape still, or they got like a new place you can go to?
I don't know. I'm not up to season. I didn't start season 3 yet. But what I know. So this is what I was gonna say about season 2. Is on season 2. In season 2, they were a victim of their own success. I feel like they were on their own dicks because of all the accolades the first one got. And I feel like there was a couple of years between seasons, so they spent too much time cooking up with these things that were gonna be like incredible plot twists or whatever, and it was just confusion. It was all confusion to me.
It was the second one was like that confusing, bro. It's like when you fuck a girl the first time. Then the second time you fuck her, it's like she said you could only put it under her titty. You can only titty fuck her. You can't put it in her pussy.
Not everything is analogous.
You can't go backwards in sex or in Westworld. Like you can't.
That's what I'm saying. The second season was
that doesn't work.
I don't think everything in the world is analogous to sex, but maybe I'm wrong.
But I mean, all right. Would you rather, if you was fucking a bitch, would you rather she said the next time you can only get head or you can only titty fuck? You rather you can only get head. But Westworld gave me like a you can only titty fuck me kind of thing.
What if you're like into edging? Like I heard that singer Sting is really into edging. Like he won't bust a nut for like a week, and then he'll bust a nut, and it's like a fucking volcano. Like it's the best thing ever.
What the fuck is edging, bro?
Hold on. What? I'll tell you. Edging is waiting, like going all the way up to the edge of nutting, but then holding back. And then getting up to the edge again and then holding back. But
I stay doing that, bro.
But hold on.
You know how I edge though? Yo, shout out to my nigga WWF, my nigga Edge. Yo, you know how I edge though? Yo, my edge control is crazy, bro. Listen to this.
You know what's funny? Christian probably edges a lot because he's so religious.
I was gonna say I don't edge because I'm Christian. I'm a Christian, God-fearing man. I don't edge.
You heard though? You know how I edge though? You gotta think of the worst shit in the world, bro. Like I'm clipping a joint and I think of like my cousin Steven taking a shit.
Yeah, you just think about contracting coronavirus from this chick that you're clipping.
No, I'll be clapping and I'll think like, oh shit, this is Dan. And I'm like, oh, then I'm good. I can edge for mad long. But then your shit just might get droop. You can't think too crazy like, oh, this is Dan or this is Mids.
Yeah.
Your shit goes droop. So you gotta like think somewhere on the edge. Like keep me hard, but don't make me nut type shit.
You know what I find? I find that there's a point of no return when having sex or jerking. Like once you feel that tingle, you can't. It's a wrap. There's no return.
No.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a second. I don't mean.
You left the cliff.
Wait a second. I don't mean the tingle where like you're a second away from nutting. I just mean like there's this little subtle point where like now the cannons are loaded and it's about to erupt. You just keep going and you're fucked, right? But I feel like a lot of people go up to that edge and then they try to go back and they shoot themselves in the foot. That's the wrong approach. You gotta don't reach that edge. Is my point.
You ever edge too late though, where it just destroys the nut for you? Like you like
that's what he's talking about.
It just comes out. Yeah, that's the worst. It comes out and then it's like you didn't even really feel it. You're like, what was that? Like
I also don't allow the riding to get to that point, right? Because if the girl's in control, then it's a wrap. Kiss your ass goodbye. Like I like to be in control because I know how to keep myself in the game for as long as possible. Like leave me in, coach. Like I'm the coach, not her. She can't run she's not the GM. I am.
For some reason, maybe because I'm a fat nigga. I mean, you would think it's the opposite because I'm a fat nigga. The bitch do all the work, but I really be Ron Jeremy out here in these Twitter dudes. You know what I'm saying? I be doing all the Twitter dude, man. I'll be wilding.
So you the David Griffin of edging. You're the GM of edging.
More like the Peter Griffin, but I'll take
I'm the GM.
Peter Griffin does all the work too. He claps Lois down. Retarded. Peter Griffin, he clips Lois.
I'm sure he does. You heard that cough just now?
Yeah, I heard that Rona in your body.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that video of that doctor that was on live television trying to stuff a cough in the middle of him being interviewed? Like he was on the screen and someone else was talking and he's just there like trying to hold the cough in, and then he goes and he just starts coughing. It's mad funny.
I've seen a few like that though that have been going around.
Dude, this doctor tried to stuff a cough so hard, and he knew it because he starts laughing immediately afterwards.
Yo, hold on, but can we talk about how these niggas is making black people look bad? Be like always black people time, always late, never on time. Like they making my people look bad. Like the 2 white niggas in this shit is on time here. The 2 black niggas didn't even pull up.
Yo, I'm not gonna flood our audience with that nonsense. It's just us at this point. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Oh, you mean racial, or you mean just?
No, I just mean like I'm not gonna talk about these question marks. Like if they want to be question marks,
I want to call them.
Yo, they don't get publicity on this podcast. If they had a chance, they didn't show up. They lost their shot. I'm not talking about them no more.
Maybe they got the Rona.
They ceased to exist.
Cam's been wearing a mask with his giant beard, which is like just counterproductive.
Defeats the whole purpose, my nigga.
Give that mask to somebody else, my man. Like they need it.
If you got a beard, nigga, you might as well just put his whole beard in a plastic bag and just tie it up. Then put the mask on. Then you're lit.
So have you guys seen this this video that Gal Gadot put out with her celebrity friends where she's singing? Yeah. You guys see that?
Yeah,
I mean, see it.
So do you know who Gal Gadot, I guess is the way you say?
I have no idea who that gal is.
Wonder Woman.
I was gonna say Superman.
All right, yeah. What about her?
But before that, she was like Miss Israel or whatever, like a supermodel.
What did she do though?
So she put out a video where at the beginning she's like, "Oh, we're all quarantined. These are trying times. It's so sad." Whatever. She with her little spiel, and then she goes, "Maybe we can get through it together." And she starts singing, "Imagine there's no heaven." Right? And then it's a mashup of all these celebrities singing the rest of the lyrics. The John Lennon Imagine song, right?
So that's comedy.
No, but here's the fucked up thing though, right? Like they thought this would be a good idea, but how tone deaf is that? You're singing a song that starts with the lyric, "Imagine there's no heaven," and people are out here fighting for their lives, dying, like legit dying.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
That's kind of tone deaf.
It's mad corny because
like, I'm sorry, bro. I cannot stop.
They're like, let's record this song with all these celebrities, and you should feel good watching us sing it. It's like, no, we'll do something positive.
Too. Can you let Mids finish?
No, I'm saying feel good when you're all celebrities get together, or even individually with your causes. Like, put your money, time, and energy into something productive for society instead of like getting together and doing a fucking TikTok video or whatever it is. Yeah. Like that's not doing anything for anybody.
Right. Like, are you donating? What are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your money? You're just creating YouTube videos? I also think...
Wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger in it too?
Nah, it was... Well, Farrell was in it. Sarah Silverman was in it. Amy Adams was in it. It was like high-level celebrities.
I could have sworn Arnold was in it. Like some video of him singing recently or some shit. But anyway.
No, but first of all, look, even if you're going to do that because you're bored during your quarantine, because you're still a human being, you're bored during the middle of your quarantine, that's just a bad song to do. I just don't think that's like the way to uplift people. Imagine there's no heaven.
Maybe we are the world. There's other songs out there, you know.
Or just something with a little more comedic tone to it, right? Because let's like laugh and try to get through this through laughter or something. Not fucking this sad thing about the imaginary afterlife. What the fuck? Who wants to think about that?
Fuck Corona. Just mad people saying that after and after.
I mean that message is on brand, so that's a better song. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, really funny style. Really, I think what it is it also lends to the truth, which is that a lot of celebrities are cornballs, and without PR teams behind them,
they're fully lamezoids because they have no one to filter the good shit out of all the lame shit they do.
Like they're literally home bored, unable to do what they do, and they're coming up with lame shit, and they're just corny people.
They make bad whenever they don't have a round table of people that control their decisions. They make bad decisions.
All right, you guys talk. I gotta reset the cameras. Like I
fuck out of here, my nigga. Yo, all right, good. Now that the judge is gone, I feel like we're two lawyers and there's a judge. Like
Judge Judy,
plaintiff. That's overruled. You let Mids talk. Like fuck out of here.
Objection, Majada.
Yo, you heard that? You heard my new shit, right?
I've heard a couple joints. I heard some snippets of some other ones. Yeah.
Did you play on the vaccine, Dan?
No, he hasn't heard the whole thing. I gave him. I sent him the 3.
First of all, you shouldn't have played it for nobody.
I didn't play it. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, Tug. Yo, I'm sending it to Miz. Da da da. I wanted to surprise my jotters. I wanted niggas to be like, oh.
I literally am in the middle of telling you I didn't play it for him.
Yeah. I'm not excited anymore. Like when I see it, I may or may not like it. I don't know. I might like the post.
Can I clarify? Can I clarify for a second? So
yes, Judge Dan.
It's not about Judge.
You're Judge Mararu, bro.
I'm judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to this podcast. I thought you'd know by now. Listen, so Tug is working on a little surprise album that's about to come out in the next couple of days, and I didn't want to spoil it to our audience, but I was going to tell them that the next episode, next week, we're going to do a listening session for The Vaccine, which is the name of your project that's coming out. Hopefully, it cures the world of all its ailments. That's the goal.
I mean, it's going to cure more people than that fucking Imagine video, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it definitely is.
The video, the booklet insert has coronavirus tests stapled in it, so you can do an at-home corona virus
actually
test.
Scan it with your phone, and the test is in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, but I heard what is like an O blood type is like.
Yeah, that's the best one to have.
Yeah, but that's a theory though. Like we don't know if that's true.
Got that O.
I'm an O blood type as well. What do you got, Mids?
O blood, bang bang bang. O blood.
I'm a B plus, like my college grades, I think.
Oh shit!
All
You'll
right.
be like my Jones.
You went to a weird college. It's usually like on a 4.0 system.
Yeah.
I did go away to college for a year, and it was
your college was high school. It was a remedial high school program.
High school, college. They went to Kite.
Actually, my high school didn't even, bro. We didn't grow up in the era where they gave out A's, B's, and C's. I grew up in an era where they gave out like 90s and 95s and 80s and whatever.
Yeah,
but then your report card also had the letter grade too. Right?
Not in high school. We didn't have letter grades. We just had numbers, I think. Yeah. And
I definitely had letter grades.
And then remember in junior high and elementary when it was like satisfactory, unsatisfactory, good, excellent.
I mean, I cut all those classes, but I kind of remember a little bit.
Yeah, and then you had a lot of unsatisfactories.
But Tuggs just said couldn't tell you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Tuggs' report card said who?
Who's Tugg? That's what it said. Who is Tugg?
And then it became his first mixtape hosted by Green Lantern.
Yeah. The teachers didn't know, but Green Lantern knew.
You remember that, Tugg? Remember your first mixtape? When did that come out? When the mixtape with you and hosted by DJ Green Lantern?
Probably like 09 or some shit.
That feels like 08. Yeah, 08, 09.
08. Yeah, who is Tugg? And remember the cover had that silhouette. I'm gonna try to dig that up and put it on screen during this.
I hated that silhouette because there was a bird flying in the background, and the shit looked like it was just chilling on my head though. And I was like, yo, this shit looks dead trash. My God, the word. Yo, but remember we did the silhouette, and then somebody wrote like, yo, I seen him in real life. He's a squid-faced man with 4 arms. Remember they was just saying mad dumb shit, bro.
Yeah.
Silhouette, like he's a woman, mad crazy shit. Facts and shit.
You know
what was that? Like on YouTube or that Piff or what?
That Piff.
You know what's interesting though about that era, right? That era, which is pre being able to do your own music videos. That era was, people kind of embrace like, they're not going to know who I am, so let's keep my identity a mystery.
Anonymity, yeah.
Right. Then a year later, or 2 years later, let's say 2010, when DSLRs and all these at-home, prosumer cameras became a thing, and people started doing their own music videos, then people were like, fuck that, I'm going to be on everything. And then they just flooded everything with their image. And even we got carried away with that. Like, we just kept putting Tugg music videos out to the point where it, like, diluted his artistry, I think. I mean, I look back on that and I'm like...
I kind of miss that anonymity element when it comes to certain artists. Like I think that would be play to their strengths in a lot of ways when it's just like, hey, just listen to my product.
I do too. I think it leaves, if you put your image out there, sometimes you put out videos, you put out things that you think are cool that supplement or that complement your music. People can have more things to tear you apart over, and we live in like a generation of hate. So I'd rather
people are looking for reasons to not like you, unfortunately. But that's what it is.
I like this music era, man, that we in right now.
I do like that you're able to put out music on your own, which is what we're doing, which is great.
Your own music, Niggas shoot their own vids, put their own shit. They got their own platforms, social platforms, all of that. Flea, you know what I'm saying? I like this shit a lot, baby boy.
So Tug, let's give a little context to your to the vaccine. I mean, is there anything you'd like to say, because it will be our next episode where we debut it?
I mean, in a time right now where niggas need the cure, it's in audio form and it's pulling up on niggas. It's landing through. Now, I mean, with this shit, like, I got other music that I haven't dropped. You feel what I'm talking about? That's just in the stash that I wanted to drop. I was planning on dropping. But with the vaccine, though, it was just a tape I did really quick. I just wanted to turn around really quick, something to put out while people are quarantining, you know what I'm saying? Give them something to listen to. And then I came with a sound, though. I discovered a sound. I'm like, yo, this sound could work. You feel what I'm talking about? And also I wanted to body them drill beats, because a lot of niggas is doing these drill beats, but they're doing the same song. Everybody's song sounds exactly the same on a drill beat. I wanted to show niggas that you can be creative on a drill beat. You can use different flows. You can have different topics. You feel what I'm talking about? I feel like no one's really filled that void. So,
all right, we'll talk about that at greater length next episode. But
my dick, my nigga, like I wasn't done talking. Be like,
yeah, but listen, the whole next episode is going to be about you. So calm the fuck down.
Dick, I bet.
Yo, I want to tell Mids this story because I didn't get a chance to tell him, and I want his reaction to it. Mids, let me ask you a question. In these trying times, right? Mm-hmm. If you have an interaction with another human being, a stranger, what's quite possibly the worst case scenario of something happening in that interaction? Like, give me...
like when I run into that person?
No. Like, just imagine a scenario where a stranger meets another stranger. What's the worst thing that can happen in that scenario, considering the epidemic, the pandemic that's going on right now?
I mean, they fucking dap you and give you that Rona free 99.
What'd you say?
I mean, that's the worst that can happen.
I'm gonna one up what he just said.
I mean, we're talking it within the context of the pandemic right now.
All right.
Is that not?
I'm gonna one up what you said. You said dap. Dap's the worst. Okay, cool. I got something better for you. I was walking to the supermarket the other day. Walked out of my house. Was walking down the street. Just as I'm walking past the parked car, a guy who's sitting in the driver's seat spits out the window and it lands right on me. Right on my chest.
That's wild.
That's wild, right?
To go to a fucking...
Dude, and no, but listen, immediately, soon as the spit left his lip, he sees it making its way towards me. He goes, yo, oh my God, I'm so sorry, bro. Yo, I didn't see you there. Like, I literally just walked past the car and he spit at that exact moment.
I can see that shit in slow motion, like the spit coming. He's like,
oh.
I mean, look, he shouldn't be doing that shit in the first place, but at least his apology...
No, he was so contrite.
Think about it. Nah, niggas be spitting though, bro. Like if you, but he's not expecting someone to just come out of nowhere. Like
he was.
Shouldn't you be extra cautious at this time? Like for example, like I ride a bike around the city a lot,
right?
And when
still got the gloves on.
When somebody else is in front of you, sometimes you can ride behind them because then they take on the brunt of like the wind or whatever. Like that's called drafting. So then you're like using less force to move.
Right.
I'm not doing that shit right now because if motherfuckers breathe or spin or whatever,
you're inhaling it. You're literally inhaling it.
Right. Exactly.
Their whole life, whatever they have, you're inhaling it.
Right.
Right. So you gotta just go around them.
But to be fair, my street is incredibly dead. I mean, every place is dead, but my place is where I live is dead even without the pandemic going on. So it was extremely dead, and I happened to walk by this car as the guy spit. And again, he showed a lot of contrition. He was like, "I'm so sorry, bro. Yo, from the bottom of my heart." And then literally the only thing I could muster to say is, "How you feeling?" And then he was like, "I'm feeling good, bro. I'm not sick. I'm good. I'm good." And I was like, "All right." And I just walked back home and took my shit off, put it in the washing machine, changed, and went to the store. But the funniest part about that is I lived all these years having that, I've never been spit on a day in my life. And that coincidental thing of walking past somebody as they're spitting and it getting on you hadn't happened to me, except during this window of time when we're all suffering from this pandemic. That's the craziest part about it.
That's such a weird coincidence. I feel like there should be special rules around this occasion. Like you should be able to ask him for any kind of favor. Like he's the godfather on his daughter's wedding day.
Blowjob.
The spit's already on me now. You might as well
polish me off. I've been edging this whole day.
At this point,
yo, but son, I turned the corner like on the block. Like You know how they got those sharp corners like that. Like sometimes you're walking into a sharp corner, you know what I mean? Besides you bump into people, shit like that. Well, I took the sharp corner, trip, bro, fall, and I fell on a homeless man in his bed, like in his box where he sleeps
So you became roommates with someone without a room.
Landed on him face to face like this. But I'm good. He didn't have Rona.
I said
homeless people are the strongest motherfuckers with this Rona shit.
I said this before.
Yeah, be up, my nigga, just because they be in the streets with everything anyway. You feel what I'm talking about? So it's like to them that's Corona.
You might be right, and that explains something that's been bothering me. And it's mostly homeless people, but I've seen this like 4 or 5 times this week. Somebody picking up the butt of a cigarette and smoking it.
Oh, my job.
That's
I know a lady
so wild to me to witness right now, especially.
That does that on my block. Every month I buy her a pack of cigarettes just because I feel so bad, B. Word. She picks up cigarette butts and dead smoke. She don't give a fuck if it's Camel, Marlboro, Newport, nigga. She smokes Floorport, nigga. Anything on the ground, she's smoking that.
I think homeless people have the strongest immune systems.
Oh no, sorry, hold on. Not to cut you, not the bumper sticker. This bitch is not homeless. Has a crib, has kids, has a family, all of that.
Oh, the woman from the island that lives in 540?
Fetish. The bitch just has a fetish for bogeys off the floor.
Are you talking about the woman that lives in 540?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Music video that plays Derek's mother when he dies.
I don't know. I didn't see that video.
When you watch Murder on My Mind and on my gram, it's the lady that's like crying like her son died. That's the lady that smokes cigarette. Like I paid her with mad cigarette butts off the floor. That's how I paid her.
Bro, you know what Cam told me? When Cam moved into that building, he told me that she approached him and said, "Hey, you look really strong. Do you think you can help me? I got to get out of my house. Can you help me?"
Off the floor?
No, can you help me lift these cigarettes off the floor? Whatever you find, just gather them and give them to me. No, she stopped him and said, "Yo, you look really strong. Do you think you can help me move my couch out of my house? Because I got to get out of that place." And then she was like, "How about you meet me here today at 4:00?" And then Cam was like, "No, I'm not going to be around at 4:00." Yeah, and then she said, "I'll give you cigarettes." And then Cam was like, "All right, cool, I'm there." I'm kidding, but she did approach him. Like the fucking audacity of this woman.
Nah, she's a really good woman though, bro. I know her. Like
I think she's schizophrenic or something's wrong with her.
Yeah, because one day she'll come out homeless, next day she'll come out rich, bro. I'm talking about flea, money, everything. And then
her bank account is schizophrenic too.
Huh?
Her bank account is schizophrenic
too. Facts. So is her lungs, because then she'll buy cigarettes. And then the next day she's picking up cigarettes off the floor. It's like,
yo, Mids, I'm mad you changed your name to Imagine Remix featuring Ty Dolla $igns.
The people need good music, man. What can I tell you?
Definitely do.
Yo,
you're definitely the Paddington Bear right now, though, Mids. Heavy.
Yo, so apparently we have a limit on this Zoom chat because it's the free.
Good. I'm tired of looking at you niggas.
It's the free account. I wanted to test it out. It seems like this works pretty well. We could do this more regularly if you guys are into it.
You know, zoom with the boom boom.
Yeah, maybe we can do for your listening session, the next episode too. We can have a couple people on with us. You know,
what's the most people you could put on this shit?
100.
You're lying.
Swear to God.
Yo, man, yo,
we got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. Any last words from anybody?
You get 100 people to sing the same song on this, like at the same time.
Let's get 100 people to sing Pop Smoke.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
get fucking Gal Gadot.
Go. Bad people singing.
Yo, fellas, I appreciate you guys actually coming in. You're my reliable friends. I did this whole bit about how the bakery boys are joining us, and none of these fucking bakers joined. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said in my little preamble before this fucking episode. I was saying how the reason that name came about is because they're unreliable pies. And this fucking proves the point right here.
I mean, maybe they're late coming from the kitchen to the couch. I don't know. Like, what
are you doing, my man? It's fucking
they left the oven on too long.
Huh?
My friend's the role model. This is exactly what we were talking about when we named it that.
Oh, yeah, that's where the name comes from.
They're honoring the mantra of the show by letting us down. So shout out to them for being shitheads.
Thank you for making this shit a reality for us. We appreciate you.
Yeah, you asshole. Yeah, listen, you assholes that didn't show up for this Zoom chat, fuck you. I'm going to drop the song to These Guys Need Role Models big time.
Featuring Gal Gadot.
Yeah, Gal Gadot's on the remix.
My nigga Paddington Bear, nigga, on the remix. You dig? Believe that.
All right, fellas.
Friends need a role model.
Peace.
I told my father that my podcast is going live. He said, why? There ain't much you really know about life. Besides, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. I said, you're right, I shit on niggas most of the time. And you can't just know every generation cause you're old and wise. Had to teach them how they choose this tight. They couldn't walk in mine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. Cause these young niggas ain't got no morals and codes, and hoes is turning to niggas, and niggas is turning to hoes. You can tell by their clothes, and life getting shorter, they learning to grow. I'm proud, but I'm disappointed, I'm both. I'm lifting the finger, ain't pointing it though. Gun laws got schools doing shooting drills, while kids shooting drill videos on their phones like, oh, I think they want someone. I think they want someone to help them speak blunt without talking about love and bud, to help them to a pill, and not the one that's drugs. Somewhere to lean, not just a styrofoam double cup. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. I think I'll play that role just fine. My friends need a role model. Need a role model. My friends.